This first part reading is for Libra, then Scorpio and Sagittarius. I will put timestamps. So let's go. This is your solar eclipse, and which is now Saturday, 29th of March, and predictive April 2025 reading. I'm gonna use Face Your Fears tarot spread, and then also I have a special portal related light activation oracle card here waiting, and some other light messages. But anyway, you have Libra now. Let's start Libra. Heart chakra. This is your energy. Your sign is ruled by Venus. Maybe your influence at this time, the Venus is still in retrograde. Can be that you have to kind of be reflective because of that. Anyway, thanks to this, you get this Finnish special deck. I translate light to you. And your first card, facing your fears now, is the Creatrix fight. Creative fairy with a dragon, and this is nice. We have here also the dragon. This is for you. Let's see what comes. Let's start pulling first Aries related iron card. So solar eclipse happens always in a new moon, and now is new moon in Aries. And Aries has this kind of identity forming qualities, like strong identity. That's the thing about Aries. Your I am now is I am brave. It comes for many signs now. Being brave in this time is the way to go. Then we have a light message. I always want to balance, like my readings, even if I call myself Shadow Sister, I want to always balance it with light. It has to be balanced. So your light message is, I'm seeing the big picture. Okay, let's keep these angels here. Now we see then your actual I am card for these times. So practically in the spread, this is like a temperance card. This is what you need to balance it this time. So being creative, it's something that will be good for you, but creative goes with the polar opposites of creativity and chaos. So you have to kind of keep it in balance. And eclipse is kind of chaotic. Spring is also like creative energy, and things new are birthing. It's chaotic. If any mother has given a birth, it's like, at least I was screaming like a hell because I didn't got any painkillers in Germany. I don't want to blame all this now for them, but like they actually didn't give me anything. I just had to scream. So, I mean, it can be part of being creative, like really you have to scream sometime, because I mean, like you have to express whatever it is to express. That's the fight. Birthing something new, Libra, what is born now. Got Empress energy. This is yours to keep. Now we start looking this. What is crossing you, in the sense that this is the divine spark. Ace of Wands. The divine spark. Oh, there's two spark. Okay. Is it the twin flame is happening here? So you are coming as healing begins. Six of Swords. This came some other sign too. And what is the divine spark here is, wow, such an energy. Wow. There is totally happening now, like after the solar eclipse, there will be a new cycle of Neptune. Neptune has been last time in Aries 165 years ago, when the US have like a civil war. And this is the zero, like a full card is completely having that kind of new chapter begins. So you are kind of tuning in completely to this kind of times, that something is shifting. This solar eclipse for you is like the curtain is opening. Like you are seeing a different kind of picture. And it's like egg is hatching. And new chapter is beginning. And then also there is a hermit energy. This Antero Vippunen, this is telling about this kind of wizard going into the rock. In these stories is kind of like a falling in the rock, is like falling in love. You have a heart chakra. There is something about being in love with this kind of new energy. That full card is kind of the lover life, like being this kind of innocent, like a beginner's mindset. So healing happens with this kind of innocent mindset, like things can be fresh again, like there is new start, new beginning, and it's crossing with two majors, so Fool and the Hermit, the 0 and 9. Wow, amazing. Okay, let's see forward. So Libra is magical, this kind of cards. Major Arcana cards are always life paths, so this is like something very meaningful. Oh my god, these are jumping. So your Tower moment just jumped. Is something like this is Divine Darkness now also jumped out of this deck. Like Spirit wants you to know. Let's see, now we face the Devil. This spread is really not easy. I created it on purpose that we're gonna now, before we step into the new you, this kind of end of the astrological year is even when we are stepping into April. It's even the April Fool. It's kind of like beginning of the astrological year this year. So what is the Devil, Libra? What you need to face? Not having fear. It's here. And then like keeping heart open. That's the whole thing about the healing. Heart healing possibly. You let yourself feel, express. And now we see the path forward. What is that kind of Chariot card that you're gonna drive forward from this in April? So let's see. We got here Divine Darkness is, oh, 10 of Wands, Dragon. Already I showed it here. It is amazing that it shows. It already shows in your card the Dragon. Dragon, of course, in my table symbolize the fire power. So here we have, then we have it here as your challenge. So the Dragon is challenging you. Possible to put more fire in whatever you are doing, like a fire under your ass. I was kind of laughing when I put this kind of picture of me where I'm like having kind of fire under my ass, like this kind of image. It's like sometimes you need to have a little bit fire under your ass and things start happening. So it's here, but it's not just that, there is also Firefox. So 10 of Wands, a lot of working energy, getting like challenges to get some project finished, like gathering the loose ties, and then victory. They come together, like you are successful in completing a task, or putting the fire, igniting the fire in like some stagnant energy that you need a fresh start, like fire is ignited. And this Firefox is a rare fox. It's like when it's run, it touched the trees, and the fur makes this kind of Arctic light, like a magical fox. And it's hard to catch, and it's here as your challenge. So there's something authentic being born. The creative birding thing is really about how you handle this kind of fire element. Wow. Aries, that's the element of Aries also. Okay, let's go forward. This will be a Devil you have to face. Okay. What a Devil is this? This is actually 6 of Cups. It's a soulmate card. How this can be a Devil? Of course, we have here a Swamp. So there is the eye of a Swamp. Deep emotions, because this can be like a flashback of the lost innocence, like some things what happened in the past. You are like a longing for some past. Maybe that nostalgia energy is something that you should work on You don't have to revisit the past anymore. It's gone, it's gone, it's not anymore here. So why to think about the yesterday when you have like a gift of today here? But it's here still looming, this vampy lady, these emotions. There's some kind of trapping emotional wall that you can get trapped into this swamp, get stuck. That's the devil. But still a lot of caring here, of course, because this is like innocence that you are like thinking about. Okay. But what is crossing you on this new spark is really the new start, a new even possible lover or love life, like something new. And healing happens when you allow yourself to peek somewhere else behind the curtain. A bit like a, bigger picture. What is behind the curtain of the High Priestess? Okay, the path forward, Libra, is, wow, there's really like a love in the air. There's this kind of fire, 5 of Wands, half of this, actually this dragon, a bat getting like a spring in the air and starting to fly around like a totally like a infatuated. But maybe you let yourself really fall in love here, fall into rock, like let yourself feel whatever it is. Even this is like the devil, that this sadness can all be overwhelming, but you have this healing begins. And now we're gonna read that. I'm not gonna read other cards more. It's just interesting how the fire is here playing around. But that's now your challenge a little bit, how you handle that. But the spark is there. Old spark and the new spark. Yes, it's almost like this is almost like burning old bridges. You can feel like that because it's such like a this position here is the divine darkness, like something you need to burn away, because you can really, with the fire, you can burn some crap away, like it's gone, and then new fire can start. Some new Batman is here. Okay, what was the booklet? Okay, it's here. Let's see, the healing begins. This is your I am card. So healing element is indeed in the healing practice is the fire and water. It looks like your healing is happening with fire, because the dragon is even here. Creative fire. Fire starter. That is how healing happens. Maybe you have to look your Aries placement. You have to embrace your inner Aries, Libra. So this is for you, for April, how you can be. Release, heal, assistance, hope. The energies around you now are guiding you toward a better place concerning dealings of the heart. These energies bring new information, new ideas, and new people to you. They will assist you in evaluating your current situation and help you improve it. Even good situation can be made better. What are your hopes and dreams around relationships? Be comforted that you are being moved in the right direction now. This is a time of healing, a time to let go of past issues and move steadily forward. Better times are just around the corner. The letting go may include difficult relationships, the need to control, the fear of being alone, or anything else that's causing stress and unhappiness. By releasing them, you free yourself to embrace the supportive energy around you. Allow it to carry you onward and let the healing begin. And this it's almost like this kind of ghost from the past is trying to keep you captive. That's the kind of devil energy, but you can free yourself with the fire, like, and flying away, because this is kind of like still kind of on the earth, but you are kind of like facing the whatever it is here inside job to heal, and then you are like going to this kind of new way of living, and your gratified creatrice here, it's also birthing something new. So I think I read that now before we go to this last solar eclipse related prediction. Is this gateway of light. Let's read this now. The creatrix, this is for Libra. You are creatrix, crafted in the Great Spirit's image, to create in any form, writing, dancing, design, singing, weaving, etc. is a natural and divine act. Do not hesitate, create now. What is inside of you is meant to come out. Whether you create from wellspring of joy, or alchemize your pain and grief into art, this could be that pain and grief. Heart when, yeah, now I understand. The heart, when is having the blocked energy, is grieving. And the grieving keeps you stuck in this swamp. But here the message is whether you create from wellspring of joy or alchemize your pain and grief into art, your creativity is essential to a fearless life. Go out and take a risk. And this bat is completely taking a risk. This is kind of this just starting to fly, like, yes, let's go there. And the fool same. Go out and take a risk. Let stories happen to you, then write them, sculpt, paint, and make music from them. Don't waste your breath with words like, I'm not creative, or I don't know what to make. Live life fully. Feel all the things, your ache, your joy, and your wild ambition will come pouring out of you onto life's canvas. Don't judge or prohibit what comes out and how, just make it. Yes. And now we see the gateway of light. Libra. Gaia gateway activation. Learning experiences, wisdom transmission, earth intelligence. Yeah, there can be a lot of lessons learned wherever you've been, even swampy lands. Earth is always teaching you also. This is for solar eclipse gateway activation. The Gaia gateway is the chakra that connects us directly with the mind and intelligence of Mother Earth. This chakra is not very well known, but is now being acknowledged as one of the key energetic spaces we can connect with to activate the ascension process. For many years, ascension has been thought of as moving beyond the limitations of the body and transcending the physical realm. But it is in fact the process of becoming present in the body in full awareness of the spirit within. The Gaia gateway is found below our feet under the Earth Star chakra, but when we are connecting to it, it's best to imagine it in the center of the Earth. The best way to describe it is a wormhole or portal in the center of the Earth that allows us to connect directly with the non-physical intelligence of Gaia, the spiritual presence of the planet Earth. The Earth is highly spiritual, intelligent, aware being. She has lived through many challenges and experiences that have led her to where she is today. This kind of divine creative, still like Mother Earth, I already mentioned it here. No matter what has been served up to her or how many of us have mistreated her, she has found a way to survive and thrive. Your message. Sometimes it's not our role to know how everything will unfold. When you draw this card, it's a reminder to trust the plan. The wisdom of Gaia is with you at this time, and you can enjoy the natural expansion that is taking place. You may have a tendency to go traveling and look to the stars for answers, but realize that the planet you call home has much to offer too. You have chosen to be here. This may not be easy to accept, especially if your current reality is a harsh one, but your current experiences are vital for your growth. The Earth herself cannot escape the challenges that she is facing at this time. Learn from her strength, learn from her yearning for a better future. Come back to her. She is your chosen home. So it gives interesting meaning. This devil is actually kind of like a swamp lady, is actually almost like a whisper of the Mother Earth. It's just try to deliver this kind of message. Like, don't you remember me? I'm here too. I mean, I'm always here for you. Whenever you walk here and touch the ground, I'm here with you. Like, of course, this is a swampy land, but this is the love, the original innocent love of Mother Earth. Wow. It looks scary, but it's not. There is this divine love here happening. You should be like healing this kind of pains ever you've been through. And even I look about this too, an Arctic light that's also happening when the solar storms are happening on the atmosphere of the Earth. So it is beautiful. These are all, of course, natural elements of the Earth, but yes, you can heal with creative expression for sure. Remember that. Okay, this was for Libra. Let's go forward. Next is Scorpio. And if you're a member, you can comment or ask even a question, but I have put it like that because I think it's better this way. But also Scorpio got heart chakra. But your fight card is this one. And yes, you get the same deck. Just mix it more. This is now for Scorpio, Solar Eclipse, and April 2025 predictive reading. Okay, let's go. Scorpio. So you have also heart chakra, so be true lover, don't fake it. Your fight is 44, the illuminated fight. Let's see immediately. I am statement for Scorpio. It's nice, I have live audience, but then usually I've said now that the setting is like for live commenting you have to be member. It's not so expensive to do this, but it supports my channel. Then every Sunday I allow every subscribed person to comment, so that's the possibility too. This is for you. And so I am statement. Okay, it always comes the same. Even if I mix, I'm brave. It's really in the air now. Being brave is way to go. It's a kind of dark times. The Mercury is in retrograde, Venus is in retrograde. And your light message to the dark times is, I'm clear with my thoughts and my words. Then let's see this. This spread, this is your I am. Well, this is a temperance that you should balance. Keep it balanced, so something about illuminated. It's almost like my pressures. What is your pressures? Okay, Scorpio. Now we see what is your divine spark, the Ace of Wands. In this time, Scorpio is this. Then you are coming with open up. Four of Pentacles. And wow, but crossing you, very fire energy. Devil's horse. Knight of Wands, so this kind of sexy knight. Mustang. A stallion. Lover, kind of passionate suitor. Wants everything right now. And you should just like open up. It's like open the gate for the horse of the devil. Interesting. Okay, I know Scorpio is the SX sign of the zodiac, so there is clearly some kind of gateway of solar eclipse. Is there some passion coming on? Wow. Like open the door for the Mustang. Yes. Okay, let's see now your challenge. What is it? Taming the stallion. That's your challenge. Yes, this is now divine darkness. We're gonna go darker. If this is a dark horse, we're gonna go darker. We're gonna see the devil, what we have to face. Tame all kind of entities. Okay, then we see here the path forward. We got two. Wow, the fire is still going on. This is page of I think so, page of wands. This is the eagle that is supervising the how the fire is burning, like a higher self. Okay, let me read this. Is this actually was it correct? So many fire cards. This is like the eagles are coming in the Lord of the Rings. This is like that moment. That is now the tower moment. Oh, let's see. Maybe have a talk with your boss. What is going on? Yes. Kokkolintu. 111. Page of wands. So this is the super ego. It could be your higher self, that you have to face this kind of higher view. But indeed, I am clear with my thoughts and my words. It's also highlighted here. So it's kind of like so above, so below. It's indeed so above. So your mind creates the reality. It's the message here. So if you think about this sexy Mustang, it will show up. You will manifest it. It's like, it's here. Okay. Then the devil. Okay. A mother. A strong mother. This is the witch of the north who puts all kind of tasks, even the task to tame this devil horse, to get the daughter. So practically in this context is almost like a mother-daughter relationship here, because she has very beautiful daughter like this, and she doesn't want to let this daughter just marry whoever. So she's really keeping eye on and putting this kind of impossible task to the suitors. Which one is to tame this horse? That's the devil now, the mama. Mama trauma. Something is with a strong mother figure. Anyway, she is eventually learning that the daughter can decide herself. But there's something really... maybe we read this story about the mother of the north. It's now coming to you. Or maybe you want to be a mother yourself, but this is some kind of shadow work to do. Empress. Could be very strong woman figure, so in your life, mother, or could it be a boss as well? Matriarch, Empress, protecting, the connection between spirit and material, inside and outside well-being, the wisdom of the woman, like a crone, old woman, ability to solve the situations, yes, it's also beauty. So this is your shadow work, but it's a shadow side of the nature. There is something about this kind of controlling mother. Even though everybody thinks this Louhi is a bad bitch at eating all the men in the north, like a man eater, and like destroying the men, she was very like a strong and powerful woman, and she has a lot of intuitive capacity and wisdom, connected with the leadership, like a woman leadership skills, like a leading like a woman. And this is needed for anybody who wants to be the boss of your own life. The energy of this Louhi comes up from the inner love, and she will not make useless compromise. She is very clear-sighted, and she gets also rich and is not wasting her energy. Louhi is wise and will not give up the treasure easily or the power, and wants to protect her kingdom of the north. And she used abilities to the best outcome. So indeed, it's like, let's say, caring mother, but this is now in devil position. It could be some kind of codependency here with the mother even. Maybe somebody even lives with the mother, but there is something about that here to face it. So the person can be very strong, this person in your life that you have to face and deal with, and has a very good self-confidence. But you should not forget other people's needs and be too selfish. So take care of, like, don't become too manipulative. Notice that side of yourself and others. That could be that devil thing, that you become a manipulative person. And give your near loved ones freedom to choose what they want. Yes. So like overbearing mother is a devil here. You have to face the mother now going forward, and then we see what forward is. Okay. There is still like a fire, like a mother, and the moon card is the gate of the north. So that's actually the wolves are guarding the where she actually lives. Interesting, there is a similar kind of story that there is this gate. Are you possibly living somewhere where is a heavy gate? Like this? Like this one is like, of course, secrecy and moon. Like going forward, I think indeed you are asked to be this kind of queeness one that is risk-taking and like a independent, intuitive, sexy woman. Like looks like you're already like approached by some sexy stallion, but you are also, and then you still are asked to keep like a secrecy or your boundaries, because there is this moon card that is this secrets and mystery. So keep the mystery alive, but let the signal on that there is fire in this in this like a world view, that you are alive. Look, this fire is completely on here. Interesting. Solar eclipse. It's a magical time. The moon is new moon that is gonna hide the sun, and the moon is here. It's really here. Time to be passionate, Scorpio. That's for sure. I'm being brave. Keep your mind clear. So I'm gonna read you this open up. Maybe there is a very strong gates here. Maybe you have to open the gate for somebody. But I mean, going forward, there's also this passionate, sexy woman here. And here was already kind of man. Something is happening here. Spring in the air. Where is this cups? Pentacle. Okay, Scorpio, this is for you, for April also. How do you be? Withdrawal, blocks, control, release. And this mother is controlling too here. Some kind of control release is now needed. Sometimes past sorrows cause you to withdraw both from your emotions and from other people as a way of preventing future pain. However, this closing up or shutting down prevents a free flow of energy from and to you, interfering with the ability of the universe to fulfill your desires. When this card appears, it suggests that you may have blocked or closed off your energy field in some way. Have you let sadness or fear prevent you from moving forward into more satisfying, loving relationships? Release this blocking energy by working with affirmations, prayers, and your spirit guides. And this kind of challenge is also to let your spirit guides be there for you. This kind of higher self wants to come. The more you open up your energy field, the sooner you will receive what you desire. Also, watch out for the need to control. For relationships to thrive, the energy must be free-flowing. Everyone must have the right to self-expression. When you open yourself up, you allow your relationships to grow and evolve. Let's try now read this illuminated fight. There's a lot of light here, even the moonlight. This could turn out to be in April also 4/4. It's like a portal day because it's really like that April portal. It could be meaningful. What is the best that could possible happen? That's the only question you need to ask yourself right now. Our culture has conditioned us to anticipate and even prepare for the worst. While that can help us build a safety net, it does not nothing to strengthen our visionary muscle. The result is that more often than necessary, we choose fear over love, limiting our options. But what if you gave equal attention to the best of all possible outcomes? What if you let yourself believe you are worthy of the highest and best, regardless of what happens? What if you let yourself feel worthy of any gift, putting yourself in the center of the universe, abundance? Use your creative prowess to visualize your ideal outcome. Surround it in a bubble of light. Hold fast to that vision, certain that no matter how things work out, you are worth it all. And I think it's really this kind of image going forward, holding something like in the high, like the moon is on this kind of cup, or this kind of, I mean, it's 3, I think, here, but like keeping this vision alive. And Fire Queen, this is the cat lady. This is really the witchy card of the, like, I think this is such a witchy season. Like, often during the Easter in the past, people would put the fire for the spring. There is really this kind of, now it's time to ignite the spark. Put the fire on in literal way of visionary way, but like start to put the fire in the cave. That cave is usually the heart. Like let it burn and expand. to nirvana. Anyway, now we see the gateway, Scorpio. There is that mystic thing forward too. I think you have to, somehow April full moon could be meaningful for you as well. And keep your heart open too. Scorpio's gateway message is, you got the same as Libra, you get even the same crystal. So this Gaia gateway activation is really interesting. Learning experience, wisdom transmission, earth intelligence. I'm gonna read this again. This is the same as Libra, got the same crystal even. The Gaia gateway is the chakra that connects us directly with the mind and intelligence of Mother Earth. And here, that's your devil thing even. I think the mother theme is here. But now it shows in a way of like the moon is also connected to mother. This could be like a pregnancy in the sense. And there is something about this mother here. Just saying. This chakra is not very well known, but is now being acknowledged as one of the key energetic spaces we can connect with to activate the ascension process. For many years, ascension has been thought of as moving beyond the limitations of the body and transcending the physical realm. But it is in fact the process of becoming present in the body in full awareness of the spirit within. The Gaia gateway is found below our feet under the Earth Star chakra, but when we are connecting to it, it's best to imagine it in the center of the Earth. The best way to describe it is as a wormhole of portal in the center of the Earth, that allows us to connect directly with the non-physical intelligence of Gaia, the spiritual presence of planet Earth. The Earth is a highly spiritual, intelligent, aware being. She has lived through many challenges and experiences that have led her to where she is today. No matter what has been served up to her or how many of us have mistreated her, she has found a way to survive and thrive. Yes, this kind of divine Mother Earth is here, and your message. Sometimes it's not our role to know how everything will unfold. When you draw this card, it's a reminder to trust the plan. The wisdom of Gaia is with you at this time, and you can enjoy the natural expansion that is taking place. You may have a tendency to go traveling and look to the stars for answers, but realize that the planet you call home has much to offer too. You have chosen to be here. This may not be easy to accept, especially if your current reality is a harsh one, but your current experiences are vital for your growth. The Earth herself cannot escape the challenges that she is facing at this time. Learn from her strength, learn from her yearning for a better future. Come back to her, she is your chosen home. It's like holding the Mother Earth like this, illuminated. Wow, this gets interesting meaning like this. Can be also moon. It can be your inner vision as well. Visionary like a capacity to imagine the better way for us all. Anyway, this is the portal moment now. And planet Neptune has not been in the sign of Aries, and Aries is a fire sign, since 165 years. And now on next day of the solar eclipse, it changes to Aries and it will stay a long time there now. This is also this kind of fire power in the dreams and visions. So this is totally visionary time, pioneering time. This would be a pioneering person, this cat lady, this Queen of Wands. She's not afraid, even the things are unknown. This is typical of the Aries, is like a firstborn, is like the one who goes first, pioneering to the unknown, and this you are called to put the light, really don't be afraid. Trust the earth and the messages. Okay, now we go to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, where is the card you got? Yeah, let's put the other cards away. Firepower was for Scorpio. Then this. Angels are here. This is an angel thing for Sagittarius. Your energy is root chakra, mother and victim crystal also, but you have the original innocence fight. Okay, this can go here. Do we have everything ready? Let's put this here. Yes, I want to read what was this crystal. This crystal is, new crystal is Bornier. I have a new crystal on this set. It's here. Bornier, you can check what it is. So let's start. Sagittarius, welcome to your solar eclipse and April reading. So let's see first your I am card. This. And your light message. I am strong. Weightlifting, going to gym. Time to hit the gym. Then what is the light message is I am intelligent also. Okay, it's not just to be strong physically in the sense of muscles, is also being strong with your intelligence. And original innocence. Interesting. See this. Here also we get the I am card. I put a little bit. Sagittarius, chakra energy. Feel this one. Oops. And you're crossed by, take this immediately, okay? Like this is the divine spark. This is the Ace of Wands. So you got reach out, number 3. So it's like teamwork, crossed by Emperor card that came upside down. What could it be? Leadership anyway. Maybe, what is the bad boss here? Okay, maybe I read this immediately so we understand this. It's all about work, looks like. Getting pentacles. Of course, this is Aries. This is the times, but it came upside down. I'm gonna read the shadow meaning too. So your I am card is reach out. Teamwork, preparation, alchemy, achievement. You are a strong and capable person, yet sometimes you forget to ask other people for assistance. You struggle along doing your best, but often don't quite achieve the result you want. This card serves as a reminder that you don't have to do it all alone. You may ultimately get what you want by going solo, but your desires will happen sooner and more gracefully with the help of the others. What are you trying to accomplish regarding your relationships? Family, friends, and outside organizations are ready to help. You just have to ask them. Set clear goals and decide who has the best skills to help you reach that goal. Do some planning and preparation before acting, and then watch the magic happen. Alchemy is art of combining disparate elements to create something desirable. By uniting with others, you have the ability to create the relationships of your dreams. Be the alchemist. Now I will do it from here too. Really, the Aries energy is here now to come. The daddy energy. The I am energy was already here, and this is your divine spark. How to use this kind of masculine energy. Very masculine energy even here. I'm intelligent, I'm strong. But it came reverse, so it's valuing rigidity and order for their own sake. So be aware of this. But the emperor is the one everyone wants to be in charge. No matter if the group is planning a party, fundraiser, or political event, the right leader makes all the difference. The emperor will organize and delegate, making sure that resources and skills are employed in the most efficient possible way. So this was now a bit warning that rigidity is, you're too rigid. But that is still the Ace of Wands. Handling this leadership skill with the team. Okay, let's go forward. Now we're gonna see that divine darkness for Sagittarius. Yeah, even the mother crystal here, daddy here. Let's see. It's good to have these things balanced. This is the tower position, while this is temperance. This is kind of like Sagittarius position. This is like balancing thing. And something about being innocent. Maybe somebody has to be so much like a mother and father that you have no time to be the child. And that is the fight here. How to keep that kind of like carefree thing too. This is a tower, and now we see the devil in this whole thing. What is, you should face the dark side of your nature. And then what is the path forward? Okay, actually interesting. No, I'm not gonna look. There's just this competing facts here. Okay, another major arcana card, strength. This is really often the lion card, but here we have like a marathon. Somebody's running a marathon. How strong you are, that's the challenge. Going a little bit solo here. Maybe you need some team member to give you a little juice or something, but yeah. Okay, as this is divine darkness, running alone here, let's read this. Your challenge, Sagittarius. Strength knows her potential is vast. She knows that she actually cannot comprehend the extent of her own ability, but she also realizes all that divine potential is encased in a human body. And so strength knows when to push and when to ease back. The testing of limits is necessary, but it is during rest that strength is achieved. The elegant mastery of self. We had already here, I'm strong. Mastering your body as a tool. Challenge, like, don't push your body too hard, possibly. Now let's see what is the devil here. Okay, it went upside down. So the leadership went upside down as well, the spiritual leader and the teacher. What is with that bad teacher? Of course, we have here times in this solar eclipse that the Neptune goes to sign of Aries after 165 years, and it's kind of set the rise of the false prophets. And here we have this is a devil. So some false prophets here. You have to be aware who you listen to, who you buy the tea. Is it actually the real thing or what you are buying? This is usually good, of course, marriage and a commitment, but it's upside down. So there is something with the faith. This is having faith, being faithful. There's something about that not having that. Devil. Okay, let's read from here. Using knowledge as a way to control or wield power. That is the downside of this, but the teacher understands the theory behind things. She also knows that moving from theory to practical application is not always a smooth translation. She helps others understand not only the whys and wherefores of a subject, but she also helps them apply knowledge to their everyday lives in ways that make for them. Making knowledge accessible and understandable to others. That's the goal, but no, if it's going reverse, it's using knowledge as a way to control or wield power. So understand that it has to be like a useful what you're teaching, or like understandable. Maybe there is some kind of team that has to be the skill team, like somebody. You have to look like if everything is on the map about things, whatever is your team working. There's not like a power control happening in the work. And path forward, Sagittarius. King of Pentacles. So this is really like the good husband, the boyfriend, and like a person who is wanting to just take care of the kingdom. Daddy energy again, next to the Emperor. Going forward is to take care of your whatever is your community kingdom, taking just care of all the little details, even talking to your neighbors, keeping a garden party, having this kind of like a paradise on. Yes. I'm gonna read that card. It can be nice. How to be a good king. Considerate. There's also this kind of saying that Carl Jung said that don't ever think that you're better than your neighbors. Like, don't put yourself like a higher, even if you're this kind of spiritual leader or teacher or something, like have some specific knowledge or skills. Like, still don't like play this kind of power games, like who has more power or something. The King of Pentacles shares the delight and wonders of the physical generously with others. Sharing is caring. Like, come to my party. It's like inviting the neighbors. Look, we have so much, we can share a little bit. Reach out. There is definitely reaching out, whatever it is for you, neighbor, a co-worker, or a family member. Just having this, that you're not alone, that is not like a lone marathon. This is in the position of the Chariot. It's like a willpower to push things forward. Here is a willpower to build this kind of safe place for everybody. Maybe it's a nice garden party you're planning here. Okay, and then your fearless fight, original innocence. Interesting, this number 4 repeats. It's the Emperor number again. The Emperor came in the form of the King of the Kings here as your divine spark, and it is this path forward also being the king, and then this is even having the same number 4. So it's completely 444 here. It's very angel number as well. Original sin is a lie. You were not born defective, marred or shameful in any way. You were born innocent and still carry that original state within you. Now is time for you to contact that innocent self and carry her like a flame through the dark waters of fear and doubt. You will always encounter ghosts in the waters of your consciousness that want to tell you that you are less than, that you must earn your worth by good deeds or establish your value by what you contribute. This is falsity and a transgression against the miracle of the human soul. Your best armor against this ghost and the piercing accusation of shame is your radiant heart. You are precious, made in the image of the Great Spirit, and carry her light within you all through your days. Seek this innocence, mine it, endeavor to love yourself the way you would an infant or newborn puppy. This is how the Great Spirit sees you. Wow, that reminds me again, of course, you are fire sign. Sagittarius is a fire sign. So it's like you are born to be this little flame. And let it burn. Free. Nice. Let's see now the gateway light activation. And then we have come on the end of this reading. I hope you liked it. Sagittarius gateway is Lemurian seed codes, embracing sensitivity, uniqueness, living with grace. It's a very UFO thing, but totally fitting once in a year to bring it up, especially in the solar eclipse. So, Sagittarius for solar eclipse. Lemuria was civilization that was in the middle of the Pacific Ocean in ancient times. The inhabitants of the sacred land lived in complete harmony with nature and had a connection with every living being, similar to the movie Avatar. Their inner vision was fully activated to the point where it is thought that the pineal gland was fully developed and they could see for hundreds of miles in every direction in a similar way to the sonar of dolphins and whales. The majority operated from their heart space, honoring one another and nature, so much so that when their civilization came to an end through a cataclysmic event, most likely the plates of the earth shifting, causing volcanic eruptions and tsunami, most of them ascended. It is said that these highly attuned beings knew that their civilization would end and decided to send healing waves into another part of the world for future civilizations to benefit from. They telepathically channeled their frequencies into a thought form that would become crystals that would be found thousands, possible millions of years later. These Lemurian seeds are a type of quartz crystal, mostly found in Brazil and Colombia. They are powerful crystals with striations similar to barcodes engraved on their faces. They have a feminine, receptive energy that is said to help us step into more feminine way of being in order to help the evolution of the species. Wow. Are you like a crystal person? Wow. Original innocence. Remember the Lemurians. Wow. Then your message, Sagittarius. You're a highly sensitive being. You might feel that this is a curse, but this card is here to let you know that it's a gift. It indicates that you have spent lifetimes upon lifetimes living with a giant shield up to stop the world seeing the real you, but you are a highly unique soul with incredible gifts that are worth sharing. Through embracing your uniqueness, you can help many others embrace their own. This lifetime is a more graceful existence with less defense and more trust. It's not about protecting yourself, but stepping into the space of surrender and revealing your true self. Our true self, and in a sense, it's something like calling back this kind of inner child even. But understand you're not so alone you think you are. And you are strong also and very intelligent. Yes, but you might need help and check that team is like, okay, that's now for April. I hope you liked this reading. This was having all 3 signs, and that's indeed, I should keep now the next time slot. I have to still set the icon ready, but soon I come back still for the last slot, which is Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Okay, thanks for watching, thanks for liking, and see you then next Sunday in my after solar eclipse reading, which is welcoming the Neptune in Aries times with the witchy powers. Okay, bye.